So the trick with the stone lifting to protect yourself is get a little wider than shoulder widths apart, especially as the stone gets wider. Have a little bit of a flare out. You want your shins to be sort of the front of your shin right at the equator of the stone. If you're too far back, you're going to use your back lifting it. If you're too far forward, you're actually going to have a hard time getting it in front of you. So it's finding that good spot. You want to find the center of the stone. If you're too far forward, it's going to go backwards. Too far back, it's going to roll forward, especially if it's heavy. You're not trying to get under it like you're cupping it. This really isn't supposed to be a bicep exercise. You're supposed to get your hands flared out for as much grip as possible, and then your forearms pressed into the side. You then, with your arms straight, pick it straight up into you. At that point, you can drop.
Oh, that's right. That's what I remember, though.
You can drop into a deep squat. You should be able to balance with no hands here.
And your back is kind of...
whatever it wants to be. So at this point, if you're going to a platform, you go over. If you're going to a shoulder, you actually kind of want to go as under as possible. And you get it onto your chest, press it into your chest, and go up. At that point, do you guys go behind or in front?
We haven't done anything. I mean...
Okay. I've seen people drop it from behind, where you just walk.
Yeah, that seems like that's going to hurt. Okay.
Or when you do it, and you just pop it right back down.
I think that's probably what we'll do, although...
That'd be safest.
Yeah.
When I do it as part of the WOD, I'll usually go up, out, down, start rolling it, and kind of guide it.
So I guess I'm just most concerned about, because this is so different from the way we generally pick things up.
Yeah, but it really is similar to a deadlift.
Really? Because you don't look like you're deadlifting.
You want to be close to the center, and then arms are straight. And as long as you keep your arms straight, long arms, this part should be easy. Sit down.
It's that sit down, right. But then it's just that curve back I got to get used to.
Well, I mean, you can be a little bit straighter. And the stone's small, so I'm just kind of hugging it in any way I can hug it.
A lot of it is the diameter of the stone.
Right.
You're around it more.
Right.
And you guys are going to have a lighter version of this diameter. But even this, it's the same thing. Same foot placement. Go down, hands wide, then you pick it up, and you drop it in. I kind of get the knees in because of the diameter of the stone. You want to balance there.
Okay, and so your shins are pretty...
the trick really is to have it
kind of out there.
On your legs at this point, so that you can sort of take your time, grip as you need. Smaller stones, you can do this. And down. That's it.
Okay. And so you have people start at...
This is the latest real one, I think.
Yeah. That one.
This is... What did we decide? This is 70?
Yeah, how should we mark these somehow? Or...
We weighed that one. It was 80, I think.
80, 120,
175.
and then the 150.
These are like 20 or 15.
Yeah.
So I would mark that.
Yeah, we're going to mark them. Yeah, that's heavier. The darker one is heavier because it's full concrete. This has a little bit of...
And I made a 135 for you guys, and then someone put tacky on it. So I made a remake.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it's not a big deal.